Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be breaking down and talking about clearing out energy so that we can receive our manifestations. We can receive the things that we want and desire in our life, because let's face it, like, who don't want the things that they desire? And if we can learn how to simply clear things out, I believe that it can help us tremendously, right? So with that being said, let's dive deep into this because it is truly important for us, okay? If you do not know me, welcome back. If you are returning, I would really like to tell you guys how grateful I am that you are watching these videos, you are liking, you have been subscribing. I'm so happy, guys. I know the channel is moving little by little, but I do plan on being on here a lot more often because I have my new computer, guys. Thank God. So here's the thing. Today, let's dive deep into this. And I'm going to try to keep this video short, okay? If you have not joined the family, please join the family. Like and subscribe. Comment down below. Let me know where you're from. I would love to know where you're from, okay? Now, let's talk about this. Point number one, let's like really just lay it out on the table, right? Your energy is your manifestation magnet, okay? If you're constantly in a negative, we know that, like, it's negative energy and negative things are going to be drawn to us. If we're in a positive state, guess what happens? We draw more of the positive things to us, right? So that's important to understand, that your vibration attracts everything. And in my recent videos, your aura, your manifestation, your Taurus, the magnetic energy that flows through your chakras, all these things matter, okay? Because it is truly important that we understand that we are literally calling in the things that we want. We're calling in the things that we desire. Now, if you have never watched that video, please go back and watch that video, because I break down in detail how the Taurus field works, how your energy flows, how it flows through your chakra, okay? And it's really important, and how we keep our aura and our energetic spaces clean. Now, the higher energy you are, the more aligned you are with your frequency and abundance, okay? Who don't want that? I want everything that I desire, and I hope and pray that you get everything that you desire as well, okay? That's including love, that's including success, that's including all the abundance and things that you want, that house, that car, that job. Everything you want starts today. Guess the time of today that I am recording this is 11:11, which means the 11:11 portal is open. That means all your true desires and wants and things can happen if you hone in on that energy, right? So this is very important on why I'm making this video, because it's really important that we work with the energies that are happening around us in order to manifest the things that we want, okay? So think of yourself like a magnet. Everything you want is coming to you. And even some of the things you don't want, okay? So when we're thinking about stuff, in the back of our head, in our subconscious, what is running? That running theme is important, because being aware is the first step. Being aware of how you feel, what's happening, what's running in the back of your head is the first step. It's literally the first step, okay? Noticing how you feel throughout your day. How do you feel when you're on that job? How do you feel when you're relaxing? How do you feel when you're going shopping? I know, like, right now, it's the holiday season. I love Christmas, and my heart wants to deck out my house completely, okay? So I'm using this energy, and every time I see something that I love, to just manifest. So try that, okay? That's a tip that I can tell you guys that I use quite frequently. Anytime I'm in any kind of energy, I am manifesting, okay? Anytime I'm in a space where I feel stuck, stagnant, happy, joyful, excited, I am going to manifest, because that helps bring in more of that energy, okay? And try to clear out anything that you do not no longer need, like your garage. If your garage is packed with stuff, if your closets are packed with clothes and stuff you don't need or wear, clear out all this stuff so that you can make room for your manifestations, right? So you can be that magnet for that thing that you are desiring to have. Because you'll be surprised, is like when you start getting rid of everything, that's when everything starts to try to come to you, okay? Now, understand that once you clear your field, you make room for all these manifestations, right? So it's important that you choose to elevate your frequency on a daily basis. This means stopping and getting clear about what it is that you desire and want. Take that 10 minutes a day and sit and repeat to yourself, affirm, I have everything I want. I have everything I ever want. I collapse all timelines that do not serve my highest purpose. I collapse all timelines that do not serve my highest purpose. I collapse all timelines that do not serve my highest purpose. All my desires and wants want me to, and they come to me rapidly. There is no such thing as time, so therefore time does not exist. If time does not exist, that means my manifestations come rapidly. Say something, okay? Say something that activates that within you. And if you can activate that within yourself, you don't have to worry about trying to lean on other people to activate these things for you in your life. A lot of the times we want people to co-sign on the things that we desire and the things that we want, but it's not for them. If they wanted that 40 acres and a mule, guess what? They'll be going after that 40 acres and a mule. But they may want a duplex uptown New York. I don't know. Whatever that is for you. So you have to get comfortable with knowing that this is only for you and nobody else can co-sign on it except for you. Now, if you have people in your circle who can absolutely say, you know what, you're going to get that house, you're going to do that, then that is absolutely fantastic. But please do not be surprised when people are not there for you. They don't support your dream. They don't know which direction to go to, or they're not just simply excited about what you have going on. Because at the end of the day, guess what? It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter because it's not what they want. It's not their manifestation. It's not something that they are not a factor into. You are the factor. And because you are the factor, it is important that you are mindful of your emotions and how you feel so that you can signal out to the ethers, to the universe, to God source energy that this is what you desire, this is what you want, and this is what's going to happen, right? So it's important that we understand that. So being able to let go and trust is also crucial here, because at the end of the day, when you detach away from everything, when you detach away from the bad relationships, when you detach away from feeling like you have to know which way everything is falling or how all the pieces are falling, things just work out, okay? Things work out. It's called chasing, okay? When you're in that place where you're constantly trying to run down what is going to happen. I want it to happen this way. I wanted to do this. I wanted to do that. I wanted to do that. Guess what happens? You're chasing it, meaning it's just going to get further and further apart because the energy that you're giving out is that you can't receive it. You haven't received it, and you don't even know if you will receive it, okay? So if you're having doubtful thoughts like that, it's time to stop, change that, and get clear. Because getting clear about your frequency, about what it is that you want and desire, is totally, completely, wholeheartedly important to manifesting, okay? Do not try to manifest with cloudy ideas. Write it down. If you know you want a big house with pool and you want all this stuff, then list everything you want. Do you want a rock grotto? Do you want a slide for your kids? Do you want one of those sitting lounge areas? Do you want the hot tub attached to the pool area? What is it that you want? Be specific. The color, how you want it to look and feel, how you want it to give you this vibration and frequency every time you come out, like you're in a resort. Like, what is that for you? Because sometimes people can simply say, I just want a high-paying job. That is all that I want. Everything else is good. I just want that. But you won't know that unless you're clear about what you desire. Okay? And I'm going to say this real quick. A lot of the times that we look outside of us and we're looking at things that other people have. And there's nothing wrong with that. It's nothing wrong with you looking at what somebody else has and saying, I like that. I want that. It's nothing wrong with that. Just make it your own, okay? Make it your own. No cookie cutting, okay? No cookie cutting. All right. So being able to release and let go realigns you with the things that you desire and want, and with God's source consciousness. It pretty much tells you, like, okay, I feel like I want that house. But constantly saying things in the back of your head or to yourself like, I don't know how I'm going to get that house. I don't know how I'm going to get the money. I don't know how to. You have to be mindful of these thoughts and feelings because this keep you stuck, okay? Energy without movement equals stuck. Energy without movement equals stuck. Energy without movement equals stuck. That means you're going to be stuck. If you are stuck, that means you may have ideas, you might have passion, but you may not be moving, okay? And it could be opposite. You could be moving. I mean, just constantly going. However, you may not have a definite plan in sight. You may just be hoping and wishing and throwing things at the wall and hoping it sticks. But at the end of the day, we have to be mindful of that because that leads to confusion. That leads to frustration. That leads to a lot of chaotic energy that we just do not desire and want in our life, okay? So it is important that you take inspired action, meaning listening to your nudges, aligning with small things. Like even if you see angel numbers and you're thinking about something that you want and desire, and then you just happen to see an angel number. When you start getting frustrated and you happen to see an angel number, or just nudges to do things like play the lottery or whatever it is, like allow yourself to align with those nudges. Okay, listen to yourself the first time. Okay, that is something that a lot of people have trouble with. Listen to yourself the first time. I know that I have to train myself to do this because sometimes I don't listen to myself. Sometimes I put myself in a place where I'm just like, okay, I had a nudge to do this. However, maybe this would be better. And then I don't go with my first mind. And then I realize like, okay, dang, like I should have just went with my first mind because I was right the first time. So it's important that we do that, okay? And listen, move with love, move with peace, move with grace, like you are covered by the divine, the most high, the highest energy of purest love and light, that divine essence. Move with love and light, please, because when you are moving dirty, you ain't doing nothing but calling dirty energy back to you, okay? Don't move dirty. Don't move dirty. Be in the highest love and light. Be rooted in that energy. Understanding that this is how you're going to manifest. This is how you're calling in their power. This is how you multiply what it is that you desire and want. And not only that, but you're allowing yourself to be in a space where you are surrounding yourself with the things that you want to attract, the things that you want and desire, right? So be rooted in that action. Be rooted in that feeling of, hey, I just want to operate different now. I just want to move different now. I just want to move with love, peace, and grace now, okay? Find a reason to speak positively about, even about situations that you're going through. Speak it into existence because some of us are going through really hard times. And I can tell you, for one, I am not alone in that, okay? There are lots of things happening in this world. There are lots of things happening in our families. There are lots of things happening in our finances. We have to be rooted in that belief and positivity that everything is going to work out for us, work out in our favor, be exactly what we want it to be. Because at the end of the day, that's what you have to lean on, okay? That's what you have to lean on. I don't care how grim it looks, how bad it hurts, how sad it is. Deal with the emotions that you have and then try to move forward little by little, baby steps, being more and more positive each and every day. More and more positive each and every day. Take that 10 minutes time throughout the day to stop and say, I'm going to breathe now. I'm going to breathe now. And while you're focusing on breathing, another thing you should do is to allow yourself to speak what it is that you desire and want. Okay? Speak from your heart. If the tears flow, let them flow. That creates the amplification in the energy. That amplification in the energy calls that thing to you faster. So you definitely want that, okay? You definitely want that. And so embody the energy that you want, okay? So just embody that energy that you want, okay? Instead of wanting it, just become it. You want to be a multimillionaire? Every day you wake up, you should say, oh, I'm so grateful I'm a multimillionaire. It feels so good to be able to pay my bills. It feels so amazing to bless other people. It feels absolutely beautiful to be able to eat what I want, go where I want, do what I want. Everything works out in my favor. Every single morning you get up, okay? No matter what it is that you're calling in, be it. Speak as if it's already yours, as if you already gained it. If you want to win that lottery, you should be waking up every morning like, I won that lottery. I can't believe I won that lottery. Oh my gosh. Like, it feels so amazing. I'm going to help this person. I'm going to do this. Today is just going to be an amazing day. Okay? Speak it. Feel abundant now. If you're lacking, if you feel like you're in a space where you're stressing out about money, you have to stop and breathe, okay? You have to visualize yourself paying that bill. You have to visualize yourself having that thing. You have to visualize yourself having that love of your life, that career, being in that place of healing, of peace, okay? Visualize yourself being that. Every morning you get up, even if you're dealing with traumatic things and things that hurt, get up every morning knowing that, okay, today is going to work out in my favor. Everything is going to work for me. Everything is just going to align for me. Everything is going to be here. Peace loves me. Peace is surrounding me. Peace is like here for me every day. There's no way peace ever would leave. You know, speak it. As far as when it comes to success, feel successful now. You have done everything in your life up until this point. You have multiple reasons to be happy about where you are, okay? We're not all where we want to be. And I, for one, would like to be wealthy, okay? So I'm not wealthy yet. But is that stopping me from saying, man, I'm so wealthy. Everything just works out in my favor. I love it here. Like, there's nothing stopping you, okay? Speak it until you feel it. When you feel it, that's when the magic starts to really happen, okay? Speak it. Speak it as if you just know without a shadow of a doubt that everything works out in your favor. Somehow, some way, something is going to shift. Something is going to happen, and it's going to happen on your behalf. Speak it, okay? Speak it. Become it. Feel love now. Feel joy now. Feel peace now. Feel everything that you want now. Feel like you have that house. Start doing your shopping. Create a lookbook, okay? Guys, I created a lookbook for my new home, all right? I created a lookbook. I'm going to get it printed like a magazine and everything. You guys really need to tap into that. What is that for you? Do you have your rooms laid out? Do you know the light fixtures? Do you know the lighting? Do you know how much land you want? Do you know the area? Have you gotten out and driven through the area and had lunch in the area? Have you done that? Okay, this is all a part of manifesting. This is all a part of getting what you want. You know, you plan on having that good job. What do you need for that job? What do you need for that job? Start preparing, learn little skills and stuff to help you be more qualified for that job. What are you doing? What are you doing to help the manifestations and stuff come? Because on one end, you can sit and hope and wish. On the other end, you can put action to it. Remember that energy without action equals stuck. It equals stuck. So if you're not putting action to your inspirations, to the things that motivate you, to the things that you want and desire, it's just going to be stagnant, okay? And nobody desires to be there. Nobody desires to be there, okay? So embody this vibration of being a magnet. Visualize sitting there and breathing. Close your eyes and allow yourself to visualize all these things that you desire being brought to you. I mean, just floating quickly to you, stopping right in front of you, and you can just sit and look at it and view it and love on it, and it's just absolutely everything you want and desire, okay? Visualize. Take the time throughout the day to literally sit and visualize, because it is going to absolutely help you, okay? Make sure you place your hands over your heart space. Place your hands over your heart space and breathe. visualizing, saying what it is that you desire and you want. I'm so grateful now that I have. My home is so beautiful. That job pays an amazing salary. I am so grateful I have the love of my life. I'm so grateful I passed that course. I'm so grateful that everything worked out in my favor. I'm so grateful. I'm so grateful. Be in that state, okay? Be in that state because it's going to allow you and help you, okay? Instead of waiting, do it now. Okay, guys? So until next time, guys, I bid you adieu. Please like, comment, and subscribe, guys. Tell me where you guys are from. Down below. Also, please let me know if you guys like the shorter videos or the longer videos. I'm thinking about switching it up, okay? And I would like you guys' opinion. So please let me know. Now, I bid you adieu. May you receive all your wishes, your hopes, your dreams, your desires. May you heal. May you have love. May you have peace in your life. May you have everything that you ever wanted in your life. May you have it. I wish it upon you. I wish all your beautiful heart-filled desires upon you. Today and forevermore, you will receive. I am co-signing on your life that you are receiving. You are receiving all of your hopes, dreams, and desires and wishes because you deserve it. You've done so much. You've been through the hard stuff. Some of us are still going through hard stuff. And it is okay. You know, the pendulum always swings back the other way. But I wish you nothing but peace, love, and joy, abundance, wealth, and purity. The brightest of bright love and light surrounding you. Protection, peace, and love. Okay? Until next time, guys. Peace.